Rutherford, New Jersey. Up next, it's our main event between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Jets. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Williams on the play action. Look at this, going deep right away. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively?
The Cowboys signal. For their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's second and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Third and long for him here. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Oh, it's an interception. Grant Delpit in to pick it up. And the Jets are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Burrow now on first down. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and hauling a heck of a souvenir.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Ready?
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's complete. This is 11. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run. Etienne. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Right at the line line of scrimmage.
On one, ready?
Still set up at the 9. It's second and goal.
Second and goal.
Gun.
At the Cowboys' 9-yard
Burrow
line.
from the gun. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 8 yards. It's now third and goal.
ETN. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and the turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on that next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Williams off the play fake. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Here we go, 4th down with Williams. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it deep downfield. Hits the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
On one, ready?
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A loss of 1.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
11.
Burrow trying on 4th down. Chased out to his right. Got a man, that's Nakua. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They've got a first to begin the fray. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Working quickly here.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here's the backup. First throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
4th down, Burrow. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. That's completed right side. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Out of the gun, here's Williams. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. But it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Brown reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the teeth, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
One, ready?
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
11
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far. Offense up to the line fast.
A 2-yard gain.
12,
It's
12,
fourth down.
12. 11, MT, take.
Here we go, fourth down Burrow. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
Williams on first down. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
What is that?
2nd and 10 now. Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 20-zip lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21.
21. Jets, nothing. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
11. Gun. 12. 180. 11, Thomas.
Burrow. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
11, Thomas. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Here we go. 11.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Marcus Williams has it. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready, set.
A give left side to Brown. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Stick around. It's more from MetLife Stadium on the other side. It's 2nd and goal.
Let it up.
Brown again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
3rd and goal. It's Williams. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 13 yards. Brings up 4th down and goal.
Gray motioning left. Williams throwing on 4th. Buys time, rolling right. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. Good work so far. He's got room. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, we know that every single possession in this league is a premium. And these ones right before halftime with the clock dwindling down, well, they become even bigger. Setting your offense up for success with a return like that, you couldn't script it any better.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Big 13, 11.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Gotta go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
12.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Burrow out of the shotgun. On the move, headed right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. On play action, here's Williams. It's his running back. And they'll stop him here, not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Working from the gun, Williams. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Cut near the goal line. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
Chase McLaughlin set
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partner, as he's wrapped up shy of the 15.
At their own 13-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Diamador Lenore, they're on the stop.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
And start the second half with ETN. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake, Burrow. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
11, 11, 11, 11. 12. 12.
That's another Jets 1st down.
Stop.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
11, 11, 11, 11. 180. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
The Jets take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
On 1, ready?
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Again, it's Burrow. Hits the slant. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
From his end zone, Williams. This is a heater going deep. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30.
And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Williams to throw on 1st. Chased out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Williams throwing again here on second down. Looking downfield, and Fannin has it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
2 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
First down, Williams to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down throw by Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
He's running with it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. To the air on 3rd and long. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys continue adding on to that lead.
Chase
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fields this one at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On one, ready?
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Burrow to the air now. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it.